So my wife and I were doing a little bit of research a couple of weeks ago and then a week ago, but on and off. And we're looking at adoption and foster care and so forth because, well, we believe that it's our duty as born-again Christians to follow the Bible and give loving homes to children who either currently don't have one, in the middle of transition of a home, or will really never have the ability to go back to the homes they once knew. Which, all that within itself is just sad. It's unfortunate. So, I didn't realize the fees associated with it. Now, it shouldn't be like easy to adopt. It shouldn't be like, you walk in $200 and you get yourself a kid. I mean, that's kind of crazy. But at a low end, now this is a preliminary search, and we're going to get more in depth into it. But we're talking $30,000 to $50,000 to adopt a child. To adopt a child who needs a loving home. And they want to charge you $30,000 to $50,000. I'm sorry, but that to me is insane. And if anybody watches this video and you've got some comments that you would like to make, now remember, this is not look for negative comments on this particular video. I don't mind negative comments. I'm fine with it. That's, people have the right to say whatever they choose to say, and I'm cool with that. But this is not about negative comments. This is more about, even if you know of Christian organizations, and which we did find one in Texas, that was like only a couple $1,000s. Well, someone in the business, someone in the field, explain to me why it costs $30,000 to $50,000 on a low end to adopt a child. That's nuts. Who has? And it can't be all up front. 30 to 50 grand. Yeah, that's not exactly pocket change, my friend. Not at all. That's so sad. I'm pretty sure that Jesus would not approve of that. $30,000 to $50,000. So, and we have a complaint in this country about all of these kids who have no homes and come from bad families, broken families, and so, and foster care is another way to go, but you have them temporarily, and that's fine. I don't have a problem with that, but the issue I have with that is, but there are so many bad foster care homes out there. I know that for a fact because I have nieces and nephews, and unfortunately my sister lost her children years ago, and they went into the system, and the horror stories are unreal. So I'm not a big fan, because a lot of people do it so they can make money. It's really a money-making scheme for some people, which is sad. You take something good, as people usually do, and turn it into a corrupt situation. But I would like to know, if anybody has the answer out there, I would love to know why you would charge $30,000 to $50,000. That's a lot of money for children who need a loving home. So your concern is more about the money over the well-being of those children. Now, I believe you should do query checks. I don't believe it should be an overnight process. I don't believe in a weekend you should, be able to get to adopt a child. I think there should be some standards. It should be, I'm even okay with going through a whole year of rigorous testing, but, spot visits and checks like that. But it shouldn't cost that much money to save a child, to bring a child into your home and give them a life, a home. And I'm stumbling on my words because it's just so sad to me that it costs so much money to go and save a child. It's awful. So again, if anybody has any comments and about knowledge that they may have in this field, I am willing to listen and hear, because there are so many children out there, so many, and it's sad. It's very sad. Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. And as always, keep living the dream, keep loving your life, and keep praising the Lord every day. Thanks, guys. Amen.